Hello everyone, I'm Genie, and today we'll have pick by pick. Like, it's gonna be 2 parts video, right? Because it's too big to put on in only one. And the last match, not of this one, but tomorrow's video, guys. Oh man, like it makes it clear that the devs want the 7th win to be completely based on luck, because for instance, if you get a deck that is a counter of yours, even if they misplay tremendously, you will still lose, which feels completely bad, like really bad. But the 7th win is the 7th win, so I guess it's luck based, right? Nothing we can do about that. If you'd like to support me, just subscribe to the channel. That's the best way to do it nowadays, or you can buy me a coffee, but that's something you're not obliged to do. Comment as well with your thoughts on this run. And by the way, tell me how, if you would build this deck differently than I am building it, then tell me like the difference, because this is not something very intuitive. This is not a type of deck that people build every time. And getting to 7 wins, like I think I would get to 7 wins if it wasn't for the complete counter that I found on the 7th match. But yeah, tell me, how would you do it differently if you would do it differently, right? So like the video as well. If you do like the video, and click the button, like that's how you do it. And yeah, let's go for the matches, guys. If you'd like to join us on Discord as well, gotta be friendly, gotta be civilized. If you don't want to join as well, that's fine. We're all comrades, all bueno, lads. So let's go for the matches, let's go for the drafts. See ya. Okay, so among these 3, right, I think Katarina is horrible, because not only she comes with a can't block, right, which is not ideal. I don't know, unless I'm going for a very aggro type of list, but it's usually not what I do. Katarina is not really the best champion to go for as well, unless you're intending to keep only one of them, right? Only one. And then the problem with that is that you're going to be banking 100% on having a good second champion, right, that you can rely building your deck upon. But so usually that's the reason why I don't go for Katarina. Maybe if it's a second pick, I can do it. But in this scenario, considering that I've already done Shield Wall, right, I've already done a Barrier Chen build, which was the last one, I'm going to be going for TF on this one, because it's a solid build as well. It's not that easy to kind of deal with it, right? Alright, so in this one, I think the one that makes the most sense, is going for Mega Keg. But what I'm intending to do is go for Jinx. Right, it's gonna be an experimental thing. I think it can work pretty goddamn fine. But the idea here is that I'm gonna be going for Jinx, and I'm gonna try to have draw enough to level up Twisted Fate as well. And I'm gonna try to go for only 1 cost allies. Let's see if we can do that. Right, let's test it out. Okay, so here, as I said, we're going for Fish Bones again because of the 1 drop, right? And Patrol Wardens can be solid as well, depending on when we find it. Double Trouble it's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be Double Trouble, because this is 2 random 1 cost followers. And none of these involve drawing cards. Pool Shark does, so that's why I'm gonna be going for Fish Bones. Alright, this one I'm gonna be going for a Double Trouble again, because Mystic Shot is solid, right? Mystic Shot is a very solid one to be having. Champunk is very clunky, even though it can be decent with Twisted Fate, because red card and then Champunk on the following turn to deal 2 damage to all enemies. But if that were to be the case, I would rather be going for Mega Keg, and then I would be drawing Kegs to do that. So the best idea here for the game plan that we're trying to go for is to go for a 1 cost follower again in Mystic Shot, which is a very nice one. Here's going to be the same thing, right? Suit Up will benefit everything that I have here. So pretty much, right? Like even Twisted Fate would be amazing with Suit Up. So Astute Academic involves drawing as well, so it's pretty goddamn good. I'm going to be going for that. Alright, so here we have Jailbreak, right? I'm going to be going for Jailbreak and Jagged Butcher, because as I said, 1 drop. This is what I'm trying to build here. Like hopefully I'm going to be getting more Jagged Taskmasters and more Professor Von Yipps to make the deck more consistent. But as it stands right now, I'm gonna be going for Fish Bones again, because having another Mystic Shot is actually pretty goddamn decent. Even though Jury Rig can be solid as well, I think having another Mystic Shot is more solid than that. But the problem is, right, not even a problem in this position, but the thing is that I would like to be getting more draws, right? So maybe Pool Shark is better than Shell Shocker. I think that is very well the case. Yeah, I'm gonna be going for Shell Shocker because the thing is, right, if I have Jury Rig and I can drop, you know, my Professor Von Yipp, then at the exact same time I play Jury Rig, which guarantees that I'm gonna be making use out of him. So I think Jury Rig can be pretty solid here. Alright, so this is an interesting one. I think Magician can be very good here because I have so many one-drops, that every time that I have this card in hand, I'm gonna be able to get a 5-cost follower. Every time. So this is actually pretty interesting. This might work pretty goddamn well. Alright, so here is not even much of a choice because I don't have sea monsters. If I did have sea monsters, I would be going for Lure of Depths, but considering that I don't, I'm not going to be drawing any sea monsters and it's not going to work, right? Even though Pilfer Goods would be very, very decent with Twisted Fate, I don't have any sea monsters. So I'm going to be going for Make It Rain plus Double Trouble. For that reason, Professor Von Yipp, which makes it obvious which pick is the best here. Like, right, Professor Von Yipp is very, very good. It's actually what makes this deck function. So I'm going to be going for that. Okay, so there is Double Trouble. Now this is a complicated one. This is a pretty complicated one. Because I would like to be going for Double Trouble plus Prowling Cutthroat. But I think Pilfer Goods is actually very nice to have. Right, because maybe if I don't have enough draw, I'm gonna be getting screwed. And I'm not gonna be having, you know, many resources. I'm gonna be depleting my resources quite rapidly. Even though Pool Shark can be, you know, helping me in order to not make that not happen. I think I need more card draw than I need 1-drops. I have enough 1-drops, I guess. You know, we should be minding that 3 of these 3-cost cards are Double Trouble, which means that they are 1-drops effectively. So I'm gonna be going for Pilfer Goods and Coral Creature instead. Okay, so there's Jump the Waters, which is decent, but I'm not gonna be getting it, I guess. Yeah, I'm not gonna be getting it. I think Zonite can be pretty solid here. Zonite plus You've Been Warned is actually pretty good, but Mystic Shot is so good as well. Nah, I think Zonite and You've Been Warned is better because I have Slotbot. And they cost 1 as well, so I think that's the play to be going for. I have Scouted Out, even though it would be pretty cool to have Citrus Courier. I think he would be dropped too late, so that's not something that I want to be happening. I think Pool Shark and Shell Shocker is the one to be going for here. And I'm going all in with the 1-drops. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let this be, honestly. I think I'm gonna let this be. Yeah, this is looking pretty interesting at least. Let's see how this goes, right? Let's see. Okay, so I think his cards are stronger than mine. But I do have Professor Von Yipp already, which is very cool. Which is really, really cool. I think I'm gonna stay with this hand. I'm gonna stick with it. Because the thing, right? This is so unfortunate. Okay. Because the thing is, I have Professor Von Yipp. I'm always going to be having this 1 mana. Meaning that I can play Professor plus Jailbreak. Right? I'm going to have the 1 mana to do it. So this is something pretty cool to have in mind. I have Jinx, meaning that I have means to kind of... Alright, that's fine. Meaning that I have means to deplete deploy everything that I have in hand. There's no point in dropping anything else here. Professor again, wow. Does this change anything? I think maybe it does. Maybe it changes how I'm gonna play this. Yeah, I think it does. It's pretty unfortunate how he has Sejuani in his deck already. It's pretty unfortunate because I don't have many ways to be, blocking and doing stuff like that here. I'll have to sacrifice my board. Like, I would like to be killing Mage Seeker Investigator. Maybe he's going for a more Lux-centered deck. If he decides to deploy something before attacking, I'm gonna be pretty goddamn happy because, yeah, he's not gonna do that. I'm gladly taking this trade, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be playing Professor first. Hopefully he's not gonna kill it, so I can play Professor again on the following turn. Really, that's an interesting one. That's definitely an interesting one. Okay. So let's go for Professor again. I'm gonna be able to kill it though, which is very nice. Which is very, very nice indeed. However, he's probably gonna kill one of them on the following turn. If I were to take a guess. I need to kill that thing. And he actually managed to do it pretty goddamn well, right? Because he dropped Lux on turn 5, which is pretty damn solid. I think I should be waiting to drop my Jagged Butcher. I need to kill that thing. I can't let him ramp so much. If I do this any differently, he's gonna block. If I do this any differently, he's gonna block with Lux and make use out of her barrier. Sadly, I cannot play both of them because I don't have the mana. But I have a 7/7, which is very big. I can wait a bit to play Jury Rig. I don't need to play it right now. I don't really need to play it right now. Yeah, I expected that to be a thing. I have mana to deploy my entire hand if I want to. So this is fine. Too bad. But that's fine. Maybe I should have played Jury Rig there. Maybe that was the best play to be making. I'm going all in with all of these, I guess. It's pretty safe to do it. He needs to block, otherwise he's gonna be screwed. Back to back, really. That's interesting to say the least. Okay. Alright. He's gonna survive quite well then. Okay. And he has Detain as well, which is horrible for me. Really is very bad for me. Okay. There's the final spark. It's pretty sad. My Daring Poros are gonna be pretty useless now. I think I have to play Jinx, however. Do I, though? I think I'm gonna play the Daring Poros, honestly. It's not like they're gonna be very useful, regardless. I need to play, you know, cautiously around Jinx, I guess. I would not like him to be going for Detain onto her. Or even killing her on the following turn. It would be pretty bad for me. This is not gonna be very good as well. Maybe I should have leveled up Jinx, I don't know. Like, this is a very bad position for me to be in. Okay, as it is, it's not a problem. Lux there is a very big problem though. Okay, I'm gonna have to level up Jinx. He's never gonna use Detain. He's never gonna use Detain. There is nothing I can do about that. Okay, hopefully he doesn't have single combat. This is what I'm counting on. So I can stay with Jinx and I can do some things, right, in that regard. But it's pretty unfortunate that he was able to kill both my professors. That was pretty unfortunate. Okay. Wow. Alright. That's a weird play, honestly. That's actually a very, very weird play. It's actually a very weird play indeed, man. I don't know. It's really awkward. I think I have to play this before going for Make It Rain. Right? I have to play it before I go for Make It Rain, because if he has something to kill Jinx, he's gonna use it now. I'm gonna threaten lethal here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Alright. It's pretty annoying, but there's not much I can do about that. Let's get the rocket, right? But I think I lost this. There's not much I can do about it. I was kind of thinking that maybe if I would get hit on this, I would have another blocker. Because she's gonna get captured, right? She's gonna get detained. And I'm not gonna be able to kill both of them. I'm not gonna be able to kill any of them, actually, because of Troll Chant. So that's pretty sad. I cry every time. But that's how it is. And he's gonna get a final spark. He's not gonna be able to use the final spark though. But he's gonna get it. Okay. Single combat, detain, what is it? Starlit Seer into detain, yeah. Remembrance. Dude, I don't know if that's the... Oh, because he's gonna kill it, okay. Alright. Good game. Alright. He got the perfect counter for me though. He got the perfect counter for my deck, sadly. Okay, here I have Petty Officer. Nothing I would like to trade. I think Hired Gun is better than Coral Creatures. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we're going against Zed and Braum. I wonder if we do have a way to deal with him. I mean, he's probably gonna have some buffs. He's probably gonna have some buffs to Zed in order for me to not kill it with Mystic Shot, but I'll have to try it regardless, I guess. I can play Jagged Butcher here pretty safely. Like, I have several other 1-drops in this deck. Like Jailbreak, for instance. And I'm not gonna be dropping anything unless he drops something that is worth going for a Hired Gun, otherwise I'm just gonna pass. There's no point in me dropping anything else. Like, there's legit no point. Okay, nice. He's gonna play Zed right now, I guess. If I were to take a guess, it would be Zed. I think, at least. Really, not Zed. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. I can take 2 damage, no problem. No problemo. Okay. That's fine. That's alright. That unit's a little bit annoying, but it's not really threatening. 0. Alright. Oh, if I knew I would have double trouble, I would have played this differently. That's pretty sad. That is pretty goddamn sad indeed. Okay, don't care. Let's go for double trouble, see what we're gonna get. Jailbreak, actually, not double trouble. Ooh. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm not gonna be able to use it on this round though, but it's a good one. Alright. Sure thing. Sure thing, bruh. Alrighty. Come on. Slotbot, you can do better than that. Let's try to kill Zed. Hopefully he doesn't have a way to buff him. They always do. That's okay. Don't have a way to block him, sadly. A proper way, I would say. I don't have it. I do have a way to kill it, though. So this is something I should keep in mind. Block this guy, and everything is looking pretty solid. I mean, not amazing, right? But it's looking decent. I think it's worth it for me to go for a hired gun here. Nah, he doesn't have a way to counter my double trouble, so this is better. Okay, wow, that's a good one. All right, these are actually good ones. Okay, so the way I'm gonna do this is I'm actually gonna attack with everything here. Gonna try to kill Zed. I think it's pretty important to do it. Then I'm gonna proceed because I do have a gem for Slotbot, right? I do have a gem for Slotbot. So I can do this pretty safely, and the most important thing for me is to remove some part of my board and activate the plunder for Jagged Taskmaster. Okay, you have a very annoying deck there, not gonna lie. Alright though, that's fine. That's fine. He's depleting all his resources. I still have blockers for Zed, so in the end, and that was a bad block in my opinion, because he took all the damage. So that was far from optimal. Okay. I wonder if playing Jinx is actually the play here. I think it's not. I think going for a hired gun is better. So I have blockers for the following turn pretty safely, right? Nothing really major going on. That's fine. That's fine. I don't need to play anything here. Still don't need to play anything. He's gonna kill my professor, but I don't have any one drop as well, so it's not that big of a deal. Still don't need to play anything, bruh. Nothing needs to be played. I'm gonna lose pretty much my entire board maybe, but I think it's fine. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not really worried about it. I'm not really worried about it. Like, he's not gonna be able to attack with all his units, right? Sadly though, I'm not gonna be able to kill Zed as well. At least not right now, but I'm gonna be able to kill it eventually. Alright, so not all my board is gonna die. And he's not gonna kill Professor Von Yipp. I don't know if I would agree with that play of his. Like, Professor is really important to kill. It's really, really important. So I would like to do this. This. This maybe? Yeah, and this. Because I'm taking 4 damage there, that's quite massive. And I'm gonna be playing Jinx. I think I'll play Magician on the following turn. I'm not gonna play it on this one. I'm gonna be playing Jinx instead. Because he cannot answer it. I have mana to play everything on the following turn, so I shouldn't be too worried about it. I wonder if I should play Magician before attacking though. I think I should not. I wonder how I'm gonna deal with Oscar. I think there is no way I actually deal with him, but I think that's fine overall. Double trouble. Nice. That's a phenomenal draw. That's a phenomenal one. Okay. Because I can do this, and then I can play Magician. If I manage to get something bad, I can play Magician on it. All right. I want him to have to make a choice, right? I want him to make a choice. Either he's gonna kill Jinx, or he's gonna kill Professor. Oh, that was a bad one. Kinda, right? That was not amazing. Like, Funsmith is obviously something he needs to remove, but at the same time, it's not really something I would like to be seeing, because I don't have any spells, so I cannot really deal with it. He's gonna be able to kill everything now, which is pretty bad. I wonder how I'm gonna deal with this. I think I'm gonna lose again. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it. Pretty sad. Right, he can kill everything. I cannot kill Oscar. It's so annoying. It's so annoying not being able to kill Oscar. It's so very bad for me. And I got the very worst 5-drop there is in the game. Like, for this type of deck that I'm trying to build, this is the very worst 5-drop I can get. The very worst. Like, it doesn't get any worse than this. If I do get Twisted Fate, maybe I still win, but I think it's hard. I think it's not really doable. It's not really doable. It's not really doable. Yeah, that's so bad for me. Kinku Life Blade is so bad for me. I'm gonna attack with everything. See how he's gonna answer, how he's gonna respond to it. And after that, I may go for a red or a gold card, depending on how he's gonna trade, how he's gonna decide to trade. If he pulls Oscar into Slotbot, I'm gonna be going for a gold card to try to kill it. Or even that is even better. That is even better for me. Okay. So I managed to remove Oscar, but the problem is if I don't go for a red card here, I'm not gonna kill his elusives. If I don't kill his elusives, I lose the game, don't I? I think I do. I need to kill his elusives. Otherwise, he's gonna finish the game off. I'm gonna empty his board. He has only Oscar, right? And I have quite a lot of answers here. So he's gonna take a while to clear my entire board. It's gonna take a while. So I have a board advantage, right? I have a board advantage. Maybe he's gonna try to kill Slotbot instead of Twisted Fate, which is plausible. But regardless of what he kills, I'm gonna be gaining an advantage here, I guess, because I have Pool Shark. Professor, okay, that was a good choice. That was really a good choice. And I'm gonna block that, by the way, if you decide to attack. Okay. All right. It's fine.
Go on then, watch the ball, folks. Function call. Celebrate.
Okay, so at this point, what I have to do really is pull you, so you don't get any good trade with it. I'm going all in, I guess, guys. I'm going all in. I don't care. I don't give a damn. I'm going all in. Like, if he does that, he's still dead. So, and I have pocket aces, so I need to go for it. I really do need to go for it. I'm gonna have to bank on him not having any type of removal or anything like that. I figured that maybe that would be too risky for him. That's fine. That's alright. That's totally alright. This is really getting out of hand for him, right? This is really getting out of hand. Braum is a problem for me, though. Braum is a problem. Braum is a problem. He's gonna kill TF right now. That was a pretty bad draw. Feel for Goods is amazing. Feel for Goods is amazing. Really? Wow, this is so bad. This is so bad for you, dude. Wow, this is so insanely bad. Are you kidding me? Are you really gonna do that? Are you really gonna do it? Wow, dude, you just threw the game. You just totally threw it. Totally, like completely threw it. Wow, man. You just threw the game. Straight up, like. Wow, dude. Okay, you're gonna get another Poro. Who cares? Wow, man, that was pretty rough. That was pretty savage. That was pretty savage indeed. You need to block here if you're gonna, yeah. I wonder why you're killing Braum then, if that's gonna be the play. I mean, there's not like there's much you can do. Okay, really, that's fine then. But you're still dead, so yeah. Okay, that was rough. That misplay was huge, guys. That misplay was insane. It was really big. It was really big. It was really big indeed. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna trade, right? I did lose one game before this one. Like, the guy got the perfect counter for me. Like, it was I think it was Sejuani plus Lux. There was nothing I can do about it, and I just lost. So considering that there are not many draws in this deck, right? Which there are not really. Like, the only draw mechanics that I do have in this deck are Pole Sharks and you know, one Zonite, which is pretty goddamn low, right? So I should not be focusing too much on Twisted Fate. I'm gonna be trying to focus on Jinx, because if Jinx dies and I have another one, so be it, right? It's not that bad, but I need to have more Jinxes in my deck for this to work. So let's go for that instead. Nocturne Vi, really? I wonder what's the idea. Like, doesn't look like a very good combination. It doesn't look like a very good combination. I'm gonna keep Twisted Fate, because I don't know what he might be planning on doing, right? Maybe I should have mulliganed these two, though. Maybe I should have mulliganed these two. I think it's actually plausible that I should have done it. It's actually reasonable that I should have done it. If he attacks, I'm gonna block. Okay. That was what I expected. I wish he would have attacked, though. I think I'm passing. Like, there is no point in attacking this thing. Like, he is gonna block, isn't he? I mean, if he doesn't, I'm gonna be happy because of Jag Taskmaster. So, are you gonna block or not? If it doesn't block, it's a huge advantage for me. All right, he did. That's fine. That's all right. That's all right. I'm gonna be, you know, I'm gonna be having more mana. So in the end, that's fine. That's fine. I have Pool Shark, but I have Twisted Fate, so it's pretty goddamn good. However, I don't see Twisted Fate ever surviving, so this is something I should keep in mind as well. Like, against this you know, combination, like Piltover and Zone and Shadow Isles, I don't see Twisted Fate ever surviving. I think I do Mystic Shot that if he attacks. I think I do. Do I though? It's a pretty aggressive deck, or so it looks. Well, he's not going to be able to block with anything else in the following turn, so I'd rather take the damage here, I guess. So this is a massive choice to be making. I think I open attack here. Right? I do open attack every time. He's gonna block here, obviously, right? If he doesn't block, he's gonna take 7 damage. That's quite a lot. That's even better for me to get blocked. Okay. Mist Wraiths. Are you serious? Now in this scenario, I think I'm gonna be playing it safe. I'm gonna be giving them 3 attack so I can block, right? And I'm gonna leave it at that. I can afford to play it a little bit slower here. I can really afford to play a little bit slower here. I'm gonna be going for Professor Von Yipp now because I know that for 5 mana, like, yeah, he can drop Nocturne still, but I think it's a little bit unlikely. That's fine. At least it's not Twisted Fate. At least it's the target is not Twisted Fate, right? Alright, if he wants to sacrifice his Nocturne onto Professor, I'm gonna be very happy to do it. I'm gonna be very happy to see it. If he tries to kill it in any other form, it's not gonna work. Because I'm gonna go for... yeah, it's not gonna work. Unless you buff it. Yeah, that's not gonna function. That's not gonna go as you wish. Let's block you. Because there's no point in not doing so, but if that's the case, yeah, I'm blocking here because he has some 1-cost pings, right? My Professor is gonna survive, which is very nice. I need to find a way to kill Nocturne though. This is something that I should keep in mind. This is something that I really should keep in mind indeed. I'm gonna open attack on this following turn though. I'm definitely gonna open attack on this following turn, because I have a quite big board and he needs to block. He needs to block this. If he decides to block Von Yipp, he's dead. If he decides to block anything else, he's gonna take a lot of damage, so that's a pickle of a situation to be in. And I did have 1 extra damage in hand with red card, Twisted Fate. So yeah, pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Alright, let's see. I think I like having 1 Make It Rain because I can activate Plunder, right? I can activate Plunder for Jag Taskmaster in some scenarios, right? So, but Mystic Shot is very solid as well. But I think I do like Make It Rain a little bit better. Right? Because it serves, it counts as removal as well. It does count as removal a little bit. Yeah, this is effectively 3 damage against 2, right? And considering that I have a red card, I can afford to stay with this. I think Yipp and Warned is very good. I don't think it's better than Like, the thing is about Yipp and Warned, this serves as removal, right? While Pool Shark is a body that's something that I'm not having trouble, you know, deploying any units. Like, usually my board is very wide, right? So I think keeping Yipp and Warned as a source of removal is more important than getting 1 more Pool Shark to work with Twisted Fate. I think I like everything here. I'm not gonna trade anything. Yeah, okay. All right. Nice. I have Jinx in this one. Very good. I think I can hard mulligan these. It's not like I'm gonna need them very soon or anything like that. I think maybe hired gun is good. As a 2-drop, it's gonna be pretty bad. No, okay. Nice, Professor. Exactly what I wanted. This is, why don't you ever come in a time that I can actually play you? It's always in a time that I can't play it. That's awkward. Let's try to stall a little bit, even though he has Heimer. Like, playing something here would not accomplish anything. Alright, I can play Patrol Wardens now to answer whatever he drops. And I'm actually gonna play it, regardless of his plan. And I'm gonna be playing Professor first, other than playing Jinx, because, you know, Jinx is not gonna level up. I have a very healthy hand at the moment. Okay, that's interesting. Let's go for Professor then.
Quite right.
That's interesting, but not ideal, right? Interesting, but not ideal. Let's play Double Trouble. So I'm gonna have quite a, you know, swing on the board. Okay, pretty decent, I guess. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. I can open attack with all of them. I can go for an attack with all of them here. If he doesn't block, he's gonna take 12 damage, which is massive. A lot of damage indeed. He has only 2 mana, so that's a 1 damage ping. And he's gonna kill this one. Okay. Understandable. Are you trying an assembly bot in Expeditions, I wonder? Very ballsy if that's what you're going for. Very ballsy indeed. Okay. Pure for goods. Amazing. Amazing. Not gonna be able to activate it though, which is sad. I can go for Astute Academic though. Alright. This is so absurd. Okay. It's pure for goods, I mean, pretty fair, I guess. Oh my god. Okay, either you block or you're gonna take 12 damage. Quite the choice to be making. 8 damage is still a lot of damage as well. So I'm happy with that. I could have used Jury Rig, but I would like to have mana for Mystic and Twisted Fate to kill Heimer. That's fine. Alright. I want him to use mana. That's why I'm doing it like that. I think he can do that. I don't really care too much. I'm gonna be going for Twisted Fate red card. So he's gonna lose his Heimer. Doesn't matter if he's gonna drop some units or not. If he drops this one first, I'm gonna be... Oh boy. That's not a good idea, buddy. Okay. I guess. Alright. Oh, and he could have dropped that as well. Okay. If he did drop that, it would have been such a better play. In my opinion, right? Because he would have ripped benefits from my red card, which was not the case. I have Suit Up to protect Twisted Fate now, so he's not completely unguarded. As I said, it's not completely unguarded. He's gonna need quite a lot more than this to come back from this game. Like, I can protect my TF. It's not a problem. He needs one more Callista Spear, I guess. And then he's gonna have to use quite a lot of resources just to deal with TF, right? And then I have a Jinx in hand, so I like to go for Jailbreak here. I can play Jinx. I'm not gonna have mana to go for both of these on the following turn, but still not too bad at all. Chronicler. Okay. I wonder why, just to prevent me from attacking maybe? Okay. And the fun part is that I can surprise him with a level up if he doesn't kill TF. He will. You did have that. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Now, if I were to take a guess, he doesn't have another answer for Jinx. If he does, I'm gonna be pretty sad, but I have Progress Day, so I'm gonna be drawing something eventually. That's pretty annoying, not gonna lie to you. That's pretty annoying. But okay. I think I can afford to go for Progress Day on the following turn. But I think Pull Shark on this one can be pretty clutch. So I draw one more on the following turn. I can go for Progress Day. I don't have any other Twisted Fate on my deck. So considering I don't have any other Twisted Fate, you know, saving Progress Day to try to level up Twisted Fate is unfeasible. I think there is a point in attacking here, I guess. I mean, it's not going to be very useful though. It's not going to be very useful indeed. Alright, that's solid. That's solid. I'm going to be getting one more mana. I have a buff for slot bot in case I need it. That's brighter. You played it first though, which is weird to say the least. Okay. I will still have 2 mana to go for Pocket Aces, even though I'm gonna play Progress Day. And my slot bot is gonna be insanely big. Like insanely big. Can I activate Plunder? I can. Wow. Alright. That's something. That's something indeed. Oh my god. Are you sure you're not gonna attack, buddy? Okay. Sure thing. Alright. Okay, let's go for an open attack for an attack here. I have mana for Pocket Aces, so it's not really like I'm gonna get screwed, and I have some units that I would like to drop. So I would like to force him into blocking here. Even if he blocks there, I can maybe prevent him from getting value out of it with Pocket Aces, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. Right, that's pretty good. Maybe he's gonna kill it. Okay, that's fine. That's alright, dude. That's alright. That was interesting. Okay. Alright. I think I'm going for Zonite into Jury Rig here to see if I can draw something interesting, maybe. Like Jinx, for instance. That's pretty interesting indeed. Alright. Gonna be drawing 2 on the following turn, meaning that slot bot it will get pretty decent. right? If I were to draw another Jinx, I would win the game. If I draw another Jinx, I win the game. Jinx, come on. Ah, close. Pretty close. That was pretty close. But I win regardless. Because he probably doesn't have a way to deal with Jinx, right? He had to use a lot of things to deal with my previous board. So yeah, good game. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. I'm gonna go for Jinx again. It's actually super important to have her. And there's double trouble as well. Like Vault Breaker doesn't do anything for me at all. Doesn't do anything at all. Suit Up is interesting, but I already have one. I would not like to have another one. So the more Jinxes I get, the better. So I get more consistency. And that's it. Yeah.